Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. And I'm sorry guys, I've been missing for about 3 weeks. It wasn't my intention, but what 3 weeks that they have been, seriously. I just couldn't believe when I looked at my YouTube channel that my last video was, uploaded 3 weeks ago. But goodness gracious, you have no idea what has happened. Nothing too dramatic, but definitely something that, but a little bit put a hamper on my plans of uploading videos on YouTube. However, I'm pretty excited to be back, and today I had a free day, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna film a couple of videos, 2 or 3 videos, so I have a couple reserved, so I can, sorry, I just shook my camera, didn't I? Sorry guys. So I have some, breathing room. But I'm so excited to be back, and I will get into the details how as we do the color along. So it's still the same page, the Portuguese, thumbnails, and I'm gonna do the tile, and I don't think it's gonna take so long. We'll see. Depending, I don't want to go over 40 minutes because I want to film today at least one flip through, and I won't be filming the Black Widow unboxing because I think that will take another 40 minutes or another half an hour at least, and I don't want to fill up my storage in my phone, otherwise I won't be able to edit also. So any case, I want to show you this, guys. I want to show you this to you guys. So this is a book. It's a little dirty. You can see it. That my daughter has been around this book. That it's actually about Porto. So my city, my birth city, whatever, my native city. And this is basically Porto graphics. So it's like thumbnails and close-up shots of tile in this case in Porto, and tile or graffitis, or it is beautiful. I will give you a quick flip through. And I was thinking, okay, and doors, as you can see, but if you see, there's the tiles. So this is a Portuguese tile. It's absolutely beautiful. So the idea was to take a little bit of inspiration from this book to color our tile in the book, in Rita's book. So look at this. Look at that. Or can you see that? Yeah, that is absolutely stunning. Look at all these details. Porto is a very beautiful, quaint city. To me, of course, I am biased because I'm from Porto, but to me it's a beautiful city. And this is very, very traditional Portuguese tiles. The blue and black, blue and white with, scenes. Very, very traditional. Look at that. This is inside the train station, São Bento. Look at the scenes. In any case, I won't, show you all the book, otherwise we'll never get out of here. But here's some options. So I could go on the route of blue and white, but I want a little something. So I think I'm gonna go with this color scheme. You have blue, white, yellow. It's more a yellow ochre, but maybe I can use burnt sienna, or there is this beautiful amber gold. So, and then this reddish brown, so I could maybe use raisin. Oh, sorry guys, I'm using the Chroma Flow by Derwent. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. So let's get started. I said blue. Let's take one. I'm taking blue actually. Sorry guys. Taking raisin, and I'm taking this amber gold. I might take some other shades of these colors, so you know, to give a little bit of depth. So maybe I'll take the burnt sienna and the demon. Maybe actually maybe flame. I know it didn't have orange, but yeah. So I'm gonna zoom you in. Let's see, sorry, I'm just getting up to zoom you in. Sorry guys, I turned it off. I turned off my camera, but I hopefully you didn't notice too much. Okay, there. Let's start. I'm thinking I'm starting with raisin here in the middle. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna keep this kind of simple with a lot of white spaces. So I will keep for example, this space here white, because there's a lot of white in a lot of the Portuguese styles. Not all of them, but you saw the examples. So that's what I'm gonna do. See if I can zhuzh up this a little bit. Anyways, how is everybody doing? Anything new? I want to apologize for being away such a long time. It wasn't my intention, but as I said at the beginning of the video, these past 3 weeks have been quite something. So, first of all, I've been exhausted from work. So when I come home, I lie down either on my bed, our bed, or on the couch, and then I stay there for a while until Danielle comes home, my husband, with the kids. Thing is, at the moment we only have one car, so that means that my husband needs to sorry guys, I was just looking at the colors. My husband needs to take the kids to daycare, because I am not able if we only have one car, because he needs the car to go to work. So that's that. And this to say that I come home, I lie down to take a rest because I'm knackered, exhausted from work, because as you know, I'm working cleaning a daycare, and I love it. I really like the job, but it takes a toll on you physically, you know. And so then the kids come home, and then I have to be around my kids, and you know, Isabel, she's only 1 year old, so she still requires a lot of care. And because she's not able to communicate, obviously, she can't talk. Sometimes she communicates by crying really powerfully. And let me tell you, that girl has a pair of lungs. Just let me say that. So, you know, all that. And that makes me even more tired. Don't get me wrong, I love my daughter. That's not even in question. It just makes me tired. You know, you're already tired from work, and then you have to deal with the fact that your daughter or your baby is not able to express herself because obviously she's not able to talk yet. Things get a bit better, I think, or better when kids can start talking, because then they can tell you what's wrong and what they really want, and you know, it's a bit easier to handle the situation. So yeah. And then, you know, it's dinner time. We have to make dinner, something to eat, and then we watch as a family Netflix. We're still watching Glitter Force, but this time we're watching Glitter Force Doki Doki. I don't know if you know, but we actually enjoy it a lot. It's like an anime, and we enjoy a lot watching together as a family. Even my daughter loves, because you know the songs are quite catchy. So, but so then, because I have to wake up at 6:30 in the morning, I go to bed around 9:30 and turn off the light around 10. I need to read a little bit before. That really relaxes me. And so to say that I haven't had any, you know, quite frankly, motivation to come to my studio and color. I don't remember last time I colored on the obviously on the coloring book. See, so that's why I'm such a slower coloring or colorist, because I can't do anything if I am, you know, tired. I just don't have the energy. On top of that, okay, on top of that, this last 3 weeks, I'm just checking you still can see me, yeah. These last 3 weeks have been a little tough at work, and I have been a little tough health-wise. So we haven't gotten any COVID. There's no COVID. Well, although it's been, well, COVID has been around so much right now. It feels like everybody I know has had COVID recently. But, you know, so far we haven't had any COVID. But in terms of health, last week, or 2 weeks ago actually, I was quite sick. I ate some noodles. They call cognac. So they're not your regular noodles, and they're not your regular rice noodles. It is, I think cognac noodles comes from some kind of root or something from the cognac tree. Well, let me tell you, it really messed up my tummy. Really messed up my tummy. It was just, you know, terrible. You know, actually, when I was pregnant with Isabel, there was only one time I threw up. And that one time was when I ate those noodles. But I thought it was because I was pregnant, but apparently not. Those noodles do not agree with my tummy. And it's interesting because when I was in Japan, I had those type of noodles, and they didn't do anything to my tummy. So I don't know, is it because of the brand of the noodles or what it was? what it is. I was like sick for like 3 days with that. So fortunately, I had a few days at school and then a free day to do this schoolwork at home. So I didn't miss work too much. Oh, if you don't understand, I'm doing this kind of training. So I'm mostly at the workplace, but I'm attached to a school, okay? So at the end of this work training, I will get a certificate and all that. So fortunately, but I was sick for like 3 days. It was just terrible. I don't I don't recommend. So yeah, that was one of the reasons I've been away. Another reason was that at work, so right now at work I have how would I call? Oh yeah, yeah. So basically she's an employee, of course, of the company, and she's like she guides me. She's like a supervisor to me, yes. And we do a lot of work, mostly we work together, okay? We work together. So I work with her, so we work as a team. However, she got sick a couple of days with a tummy flu, and she couldn't come to work. So I had to do all the work by myself, like her work. And let me tell you, when you're doing that job, that work with a body, it's so easy in the sense that you can accomplish a lot and you are happy about how much you clean and how nice it looks. And okay, I'm done with this, so I will do this one. So where I was going with this, so you do the work faster and you feel like you actually doing a really good job. But alone, it was quite a challenge. You had to do everything and quick because you have a timetable. You have to be to clean this group of the daycare, because the daycare has different groups and you have to clean the different departments. So I had to do it, and I think I did a good job, but it was really, really, really busy. Like, have to go dong 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 dong. You couldn't, So it gave me a better appreciation for my supervisor, because obviously she usually does this by herself, and usually when you're working like that, you're working by yourself. When you're a cleaner in a school or in a daycare or whatever hospital, you're doing yourself. You're not going with a buddy. So it gave me a really good first, taste. It gave me a good taste of, what it is, what the real job entails, really. And I still want to do it. It's more challenging, for sure, to do it alone. And when I actually go to my own workplace, because hopefully after the end of the training, they will hire me, I will go to a school or daycare or even a hospital or, or a retirement home, and I have to do it by myself. I won't have a buddy. So it was a good experience, okay? But it was challenging. So when I was home after, when I go home after those 2 days, I was dead, basically. I couldn't do anything. I honestly couldn't do anything. So that was another reason why I've been away. Sorry, just a side note, these are some of the traditional Portuguese, costumes or outfits, whatever you want to call. Usually people don't wear this on a daily basis, so, but this is, there's a lot of black, but intertwined with black you have reds and greens and, golden jewelry, not golden, gold jewelry and all that, so that's what I'm gonna do. How many minutes are we in? 14 minutes, so hopefully I can finish this one. So I was sick, my supervisor was sick, then I had stuff to do after work, a couple of meetings after work, then Isabel got sick this week so hang on, let's rewind to Saturday. I went to spend one night at my friend's place because I needed to do classwork. What am I saying? Classwork. I needed to do classwork. And it's very difficult for me to focus when the kids are around. So my husband said, yeah, you can go to your friend's place and do your homework. Okay, so I did. I just spent there one night, but I actually did everything I wanted to do. I come home on Sunday, maybe around 1 o'clock, and Danielle says, Isabel has fever. Okay, she has fever, but she has no other symptoms. So I'm like, okay, let's see how it goes, if the fever goes away in a couple of days. Monday, Tuesday, she still has a high fever. And she has no other symptoms. And I said to my husband, this reminds me when Jeremiah was her age and got sick like this. He was very lethargic, he had a high fever, but he had no other symptoms except sometimes a little coughing. And that turned out to be an ear infection. Okay. So we should call the doctor and see what exactly is. On top of that, I had a very busy week at school. Fortunately, my mother-in-law was able to stay home with Isabel. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to go this week to school. And this week, so I'm gonna go back to work next week. But this week was really important because I had first aid. So it is a requirement that we get a first aid card and then work safety card. So it was a very important week for me to go to school. Fortunately, my mother-in-law, she's a saint. I love my mother-in-law. She's amazing. And she loves being around her grandkids, and I wouldn't have been able to do a lot of things if it weren't for her. Seriously. But this to say that then on Wednesday, my husband finally was able to take Isabel to the doctor. And sure enough, it was an ear infection. So we start straight away the antibiotics. And as soon as we started, so we started Wednesday evening, yesterday she didn't have any more fever. We have to keep on giving the antibiotics, of course. You can't just, stop the antibiotics, otherwise it will just come back. So today, she went to daycare because the doctor said as long as it's okay if as long as she doesn't have fever, even while taking the antibiotic, she can go to daycare. And she went to daycare. And finally, I have a little bit to myself and I was able to film this video. Oh boy, what a week. What a week. What 3 weeks? What 3 weeks? Seriously. But sometimes life is like that. You just can't, you just can't avoid it. Life, it's like that. We're adults and there's nothing we can do except plow through. So, illnesses. So my illness, again, my supervisor Isabel, busy at work, busy at school. It was just impossible. I was just too tired to do anything. So hopefully today I have some schoolwork, but I can focus also on coloring, doing some journaling, reading. So yeah. I mean, this didn't make any sense what I said. I know I've been jumping a lot. So, but hopefully you get an idea what's been, going on. It's a lot. But finally I got 1 day of quietness and I really need to figure it out a schedule for YouTube because I enjoy doing these videos. I enjoy talking to you guys. I enjoy, doing this. And of course, it's not the primary thing. But if my YouTube channel can grow and we can grow this community a lot more, I mean, that would be awesome. That would be really cool. So, well, let's see. I guess I just have to fight through sometimes the exhaustion and the tiredness and just film a couple of videos per week, or at least one video. I won't even say a couple because that's quite ambitious. And when I become that ambitious, a lot of times it just doesn't work. So yeah, there's that. Excuse me. But hey guys, I was very, very proud of myself this week. It was a quite intense week at school, but as I said, I got my first aid card and my work safety card. They are valid for 5 years. In 5 years I need to do the tests again. So that's very important. You might be thinking, okay, but but if there's a first aid emergency, they're not gonna ask you to show the first aid card. No, of course not. If you have a first aid emergency, nobody's gonna ask you, do you have a first aid card? Okay, but when you apply for work, the employer might ask you, do you have a sorry, I just hit my... The employer will ask you, or might ask you, do you have your first aid card? Do you have your work safety card? And you need to have it if they ask you. Otherwise they won't hire you. Or there's little chance or smaller chance that they will hire you. So, and it was good because it was, these were free because we're doing it through school, so we're student. Of course, in 5 years, then we'll have to, either the employer will pay for you or you have to pay yourself. So, but I felt really accomplished. I was very nervous, especially yesterday when I did my work safety card test. But fortunately, it went really well. So, the cards, sorry, I'm just gonna grab my eraser and blending stump. So the first 8 cards will be ready to pick up on Monday from school. And then the work safety card will be ready in a couple of weeks. So, yeah. So I feel very accomplished because if this employer where I'm doing the training hires me in April, they require those cards. So they require those cards. Sorry guys, I went a little quiet here. I'm doing mostly like color blocking because these are so small images. Just checking how long, 25 minutes, okay. That, you know, I'm not doing a lot of shading, but it's okay. Oh, I wanted to ask you guys, I know this color along has been taking a long time, but I want to ask you, do you want me to finish this picture online, on camera, or would you want me next color and chat be something else? Are you guys bored of this? Let me know in the comments, because if you are, I can always choose something else. And actually, I'm waiting on a couple of coloring books. Hang on, I'm just thinking about... Yeah. I'm waiting on a couple of coloring books. Valentine theme. I don't know if they're actually gonna get here in time for Valentine's, because I took a little too long to decide which books I wanted. So, but you know, it's Valentine week. How about that next week? I have one from Jade Summer, and I have one from Camellia Angelkova. So is there like something, oh, not something, do you guys want me to do a coloring in chat from one of those books, or would you like to see this color until the end? That we only have 3 left, so let me know if you can in the comments, and I will of course do what you guys would prefer. Oh, another couple of coloring books I'm waiting is from oh my gosh, I'm not gonna butcher her name, so I'm just gonna say her first name. I think it's Petra, her first name, and I think it's Coloring Petra or Petra Coloring on Instagram. She's from Czech. She's amazing, and she has 2 coloring books. They are botanical flowers and they are beautiful. I saw them, the flip through on Oh my gosh, I'm totally butchering everybody's names. Colorfully optimistic, or colorful optimistically. Oh, I'm sorry, but her channel is quite big. So I saw first the flip through on her channel and I'm like, sold, I need to get them. So I contact Petra on Instagram and I said to her, I want both books because they're amazing, absolutely amazing. And by the way, if you go to her Instagram, I will put her Instagram on the description box. You will see she is very talented artist. She does coloring, but she does, of course, her own art. And she, you know, uses watercolors in her art. It's absolutely amazing. She's incredibly talented. So I'm waiting on those books. And for sure I'm gonna show them to you because they are worth it. I mean, they were a bit expensive with shipping and all, but yeah, I mean, yes please. Yes please. So yeah, I will do a flip through. And this to say that if you want also some coloring and chats while I'm coloring one of her illustrations, let me know. You know, I don't have to finish this. It'd be cool to finish this on camera, but it's fine. Sorry guys. Just thinking what background I should color this. Pink. Let's do pink. I don't know how nice it's gonna look. Pink background and magenta. But you know, I have so many blues and purples. Let's try pink. Well, if it doesn't look good, it doesn't look good, guys. Sometimes we need to be adventurous. Yeah, so I'm waiting for those 4 coloring books. So the Jade Summer, Petra's, Camellia Angelkova. So let me know what you're feeling like. So after this video, I'm gonna film a couple of flip throughs together. So basically I was subscribed to Coloring Heaven. Is it Heaven or Haven? Hang on. Heaven magazine for like a year, but then I decided not to renew my subscription because I thought, you know, well, I thought I can get this actually in my grocery store. Yes, we can get this in Finland at our grocery store. And so that way I can choose what I really, really want. Even though most of the magazines I've gotten from them are, you know, I've pretty much liked all of them, but I felt, you know, it would be easier for me to choose if I could just go to the grocery store and see what they, you know, so I don't have to get every single month, you know. Does it make sense? So I got from my grocery store 2 Coloring Haven magazines that I'm really excited and I want to share with you guys. I usually don't do also flip throughs of the Coloring Heaven magazine because I know I have a feeling there's a lot of them on YouTube. However, I'm pretty excited about this too, so I want to, as I say, share with you. So after this, I will film those flip throughs, but I will make one video. There are 2 issues, so I will make just one video. I'm not gonna do 2 separate videos for each magazine. So that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Oopsies, it's fine. Some of the black of the hat, sorry, it's still in frame. Oh my gosh, have I been all this time off frame? Guys, I'm sorry. Hopefully I don't need to cut anything of this off. Or hopefully you will forgive me. Listen, I'm not sure about this background color, but let's just roll with it. I lost my train of thought, so great. I really hope I wasn't off frame too long. Sorry guys. But I don't think I will scrap this video because of that. Because I don't want to lose the footage of me doing this. What else has been going on? So it's been crazy at work, it's been crazy personal life. Yeah, I usually talk about what we've been watching on Netflix and what I've been reading. So we can talk about first about what I've been reading. Even though we are 35 minutes in. Maybe this is gonna be longer than 40 minutes. And in any case, I've just started reading A Slow Fire Burning by Paula Hawkins. I think that's her. And I am not sure what to think of it. I don't have much of opinion because I've just started. I'm like chapter 3 or 4. Let's see how it develops. It's a thriller, murder mystery, so before that I read The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. Guys, I give it a 3-star. I know it's a lot of people really love that book, but I don't know. Although it's advertised, I think, or marketed as adult, it felt very much young adult. And you know, I don't have issues with young adult, as you know. I read young adult, but it felt a little... I liked the concept of the story. It was very interesting. I liked the concept. However, I felt the book was a little dull. I don't know. It didn't give me the feeling like I can't put this book down. It just didn't. So again, I liked the premise of the book, but the execution of it wasn't. And I like V.E. Schwab. Okay, I've only read one other book by her, Darker Shades of Magic, and that one I really quite enjoyed. But that one is really young adult, I believe. But that one I quite enjoy. So, I don't know. I don't know. So, but in any case, I gave it 3 stars, so it wasn't that bad, you know. 3 stars out of 5, it's more than, you know, more than 50%, a lot more than 50%. I think these are done. So now I'm just doing some little details and then we call it done. Sorry, I'm just grabbing some markers and maybe some gel pens. I'm prepared as always. Isn't that fun? This wouldn't be my videos if I had everything This wouldn't be my video if I had everything, you know, ready to go. So oh my gosh, I'm sorry guys. yeah, so why not do some golden dots, because why not? I love it. I love put some sparkling shimmery or whatever. So yeah, let's see now how the slow fire burning is turn out to be. It's set in London, so that's cool. Not that it makes a big difference, but and as for Netflix and stuff, as I said, we're watching Glitter Doki Doki. And then when my mother-in-law or my parents-in-law have taken the children a couple of nights, you know, both children, a couple of nights, well, like one Saturday night, 2 Saturday nights at some point. And me and my husband, been watching Warrior Nun. Oh, I love it. It's taking us a long time because we don't want to watch around the kids. I don't know, it's not too violent, but it's not very appropriate for the kids. I love it because I love the different cast. The cast is so international, and obviously this has nothing to do with it, but in a way I feel like this is so cool. The main character on Warrior Nun is played by a Portuguese actress, and the Cardinal, this Cardinal Doretti, he's a very famous Portuguese actor, very famous. So, but then they have Spanish actors, Dutch actors, Irish actors, Jamaican, American actors. Is really international cast. I love it. I absolutely love it. So, if you feel like watching some kind of fantasy, watch that. Okay, guys, this was rather quick. I mean, they're nothing special, but I have fun talking to you guys. So let me know, guys, if you want me to finish this page on camera, or if you would prefer me to do a Valentine or something else, color in chat, if you're a little tired of seeing the same page always. So let me know. Sorry if I finish a little abruptly, but you know, it's almost 45 minutes, 42 minutes, and I still want to film that flip through, and I don't want to fill up the storage of my phone. So I don't think I'll be able to wait until tomorrow to upload this, so I'm gonna today edit and upload today. And I hope you guys are well, and I will try to not be away for 3 weeks because I don't like it, but I really needed that time. I was just exhausted. Anyways, guys, it was nice being back and talking to you, and I'll see you soon. And please feel free to comment, and you know, I really enjoy reading your comments, and I really, you know, want to engage more with you. And by the way, I have one thing to ask. I don't know if you're gonna answer me because this video has been so long, so I don't know if you're gonna see it until the end, but if you are, I like to do more coloring bodies or body colorings, but I don't know exactly how to do it. Do you approach people and ask, hey, do you want to do a body coloring? Or is there any of you who like to do a body coloring with me? Let me know. Because I really want to engage more with people in our community. Okay, guys, I will talk to you soon, and whatever you are, have a good one, okay? Take care, guys. Bye.